I was not supposed to end up here, not according to the people who raised me, guided me, expected everything from me. I was supposed to be sitting behind a desk with the title that impresses strangers, wearing clothes that look expensive but feel like armor, speaking in polished sentences that echo someone else's dreams, not mine. But I'm not there, and I'm not sorry because somewhere along the path that was paved for me so neatly, I stumbled into her and everything changed. They said I was distracted, that love is not supposed to rewrite your life. That woman like her, a temporary, but nothing about her has ever felt fleeting. She did not sweep in and break everything I built. She walked in, and for the first time, I realized none of it was mine. The job, the house, the plans, the smile I wore like a mask. I was living a life that fit well on paper, but not in my soul. She did not offer me a new script. She just asked, are you living or just performing? And I could not answer without choking on the truth. I had everything they said I should want, yet nothing I truly needed. She was different, not just because of how she looked at the world, but how she looked at me. Like I was not a project or a trophy or a name to drop at the next family gathering. She saw me unfiltered, unpolished, undecorated, and somehow that was enough for her. They told me she would hold me back, but they never asked what I wanted to be held back from. Expectations pretending a future built from borrowed blueprints. I was not living, I was rehearsing, and with her, for the first time, I felt unscripted, alive. They call it foolish. They say real men don't gamble love against legacy. But love is not a gamble when it gives you back your name. She did not ask for my resume. She asked about my childhood dreams. She did not care about the awards on the shelf. She wanted to know what made me cry when no one was looking. She did not need me to be perfect. She just needed me to be real. And in this world, that kind of love is rare. So, yes, I walked away. Not from a life, but from a lie. They say I let go of everything, but they don't understand. I was never holding it, it was holding me tight, quietly choking, the boy I used to be, the boy who wrote stories, dreamed wildly, laughed too loud, loved too much. With her, that boy came back, not ashamed, not silenced, not trimmed to fit. I started dreaming again. We dream together now, not about yacht or luxury vacations, but slow mornings, shared coffees, rooms filled with sunlight and conversation that don't need to end. We dream about building something small, sacred, and true, something no one else may understand, but we do. She does not just listen when I talk, she hears the pauses, the doubts, the fears I'm too proud to name. And she does not fix them, she holds them with grace, with patience, and somehow, with her silence, she shares more than anyone ever did with all their advice and agendas. We don't have everything figured out. We don't own the perfect apartment. We don't post perfect pictures, but we have peace. And I don't know how hungry I was for it until I tasted it in her presence. They still talk, the messages come in waves. Still time to come back, still time to make it right. As if choosing her was wrong, as if building a life with love at the center is something I should apologize for. But I would not now, not ever, because what they see as failure, I see as freedom, and what they call a distraction, I call direction. She taught me that love is not about losing yourself in someone. It's about finally being found, and that changes everything. No, she did not rescue me. I was not drowning. I was frozen, smiling on the outside, sinking on the inside. She did not throw me a rope. She held up a mirror, and I saw myself, all of me, for the first time in years, not the version they clapped for, the version I'd forgotten how to love. And she did something no one else ever did. She stared, not when it was easy, but when I was distant, difficult, and afraid. She stared. And every day she chooses me, not the man with a perfect plan, but the man with shaky hands and a stubborn heart. And in return, I choose her over comfort, over apologies, over anything that asks me to shrink. Because with her, I expand, I unfold, I breathe. And I never want to go back to holding my breath just to keep others comfortable. So, yeah, it's been lonely in places. Some doors closed, some voices faded, some people left quietly, others loudly, but she remained. And in her eyes, I have built a new world, one I can call mine. I no longer chase dreams made for someone else's approval. I no longer sit in rooms that dim my light. I no longer trade joy for validation. I wake up with her by my side, and that's enough. Not because life is easy now, but because it's mine. Every step, every choice, every heartbeat. She doesn't need me to be extraordinary. She just needs me to be honest. And that's all I have ever needed to. They said I'd regret this, that one day I'd miss the life I walked away from. But what they don't understand is that life never saw me. She did, and I'd risk it all again just for one more day in this truth. Because when love makes you real, it's not the word you lose, it's the lie, and losing that's the best thing I ever did.